guys, welcome to Saga Sunday, and we're the Long Story Short Show. And today we're finishing up Volume 1. So if you missed any of the other chapters, I would click in this area over here, and you'll get all caught up. So we open up with Elena, Marco, their babysitter Isabel, and their baby Hazel, and they just made it to Rocket Ship Forest, or as Mark and Elena say, a rocket ship graveyard, because it looks like all the trees have either been burned down or chopped up. So they're like, well, what the heck? This is how we were supposed to, leave. Then Isabel comes out.
Yeah, because it's nighttime now.
It's nighttime.
She,
so Isabel
up,
pops
Casper.
out. Yeah, ghosts. They only come out at night. And so she's like, congratulations, basically. Like, you made it. And they're like, what do you mean? There's like nothing around. She's like, ugh. You livers, or lifers, basically, people who live, only believe what they see. And she's like, us ghosts are masters of misdirection. And that's when she reveals the one huge sapling that they kind of hid.
Like in plain sight.
Yeah.
And it's cool. This place has 2 moons.
Yeah, so dope. And so the rocket ship pops up. So then we go to Robot 4, and he just shot a freelancer, but she didn't have a gun on her. It was just her cell phone. And so his right-hand man is like, yo, I'll back you up. I know for a fact that she was definitely trying to go for a gun. And Robot 4 is like, thank you. Thank you for backing me up.
McHenry.
You did a great job. And so he picks up the phone because the will is still on the other line of that cell phone. And so Prince Robot 4 basically tells the other person on the other side of the phone, like, hey, if you're this freelancer's representative, they just died in combat. By section blah, 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 I'm taking her possessions and her ship. And if you want any of her things, they will be sent to landfall and you can get them from there. And of course, the Will was in love with this girl. And so he's like, fuck you. I'm going to find your family. I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, he's like, I aim to murder you right after I murder everything you love. Like, this is royalty. You can't talk to them like that.
And so Prince Robot 4 is just like,
oh, man.
These guys are crazy. And so he just hangs up. And then you see the Will kind of like realize that the stock was shot, and also he still needs help with the slave girl, and his lover died. So it's like a whole bunch of emotions all wrapped up in one. So then we go back to Marco, Elena, and their baby and Isabel, and they're seeing the rocket ship. They're like, great, we can leave. But Isabel's like, wait, you have to make a sacrifice. And she's like, we already made a sacrifice to you. She's like, no, not to me, to the ship. Because since the ship is a living being, you have to show the ship that you are willing to leave something of value behind in order to go somewhere new.
He broke his sword.
Yep. And so that's when he breaks his sword and sacrifices his family's sword to show the ship that 1, he is now a pacifist, and 2, he is willing to leave that life, per se, behind. And so the ship accepts the sacrifice.
She doesn't leave her gun.
Oh, of course not.
She's like, the ship already open. Why would I?
Exactly. So they're inside. They're checking everything out. And the ship's engines ignite. And they're like, wait, we haven't even seen the control room. How do we control this rocket ship? And Isabel's like, oh, you silly. No one controls the rocket ship. At the end of the day, you just ride the rocket ship. And wherever it lands its roots,
this is cool.
That's where you'll go. But if the rocket ship likes you, it will take your suggestions. And so Marco and Elena actually stumble for a little bit because they've been thinking this whole time of, I just need to get there, I just need to get there, I just need to get there, that they never thought where they wanted to go. So Elena's like, hey, let's head to Quietus because that's where the smartest man alive lives.
The old lighthouse planet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so they're heading to Quietus. So then we go back to Robot 4, and he just got to the stock ship. Which, cool by ship. The way, he's impressed. I mean, it's a badass ship.
Yeah, I'll give these lunatics this. At least they travel in style.
So he gets in there and gets in the ship, kind of gets settled before he takes off. And he gets a call from Special Agent Gale. And Special Agent Gale's like, yo, you need to hurry up. They're trying to get off the planet. And Robot Force basically is like, look, these two people are a lot smarter than what you told me. And if I found a way to get off this wretched planet, they probably already are off the planet. And so he's looking through that book that he got from the prison that Elena was reading. And so he's reading it, kind of looking for clues. And you know how fiction books have the author bio in the back?
Yeah.
So he goes to the back, and guess where the author lives?
Oh, they live on the lighthouse.
On Quietus, at the lighthouse planet. And so, but Special Agent Gale's this like, dude, what the fuck are you gonna do kind of thing? And that's when he sees Quietus. And so they don't tell you, but it's implied that he tells him that he's gonna head to Quietus as well. So Robot 4 so everyone's on their way to a new planet. So last, we go back to Marco, Elena, and the baby, and Hazel, she's the narrator, and so she tells him that that's where she spent like most of her little toddler life, basically, was on that ship. And then there was an alarm that goes off from the ship, and they're like, oh, we have intruders coming. And Elena's freaking out because Marco broke his sword. And then 2 Wreath soldiers with helmets drop in, and they're speaking in Encanto. So Marco's like, hey, no, this is my family. This is my baby. I can understand you. You can understand me. Look, this is my family. And then... but they're not listening to him. So
because they broke the sword. That's like a That's like
one
a thing.
soldier.
Like, you can't break these swords, kind of thing.
Well, that's how they found him.
Yeah,
because
it's
they broke
like a sensor goes off.
So one soldier.
Oh, and they shoot the ghost.
Yep, one soldier shoots the ghost and zaps her out of the ship. We don't even know where she is. And then they're about to go after Elena. Elena still has her stun gun, so she's trying to do her thing. And that's when Marco runs in with his baby still. And he's like, look, this is my baby. This is my wife. This is my family. And then the 2 soldiers take off their helmets, and we find out that it's Marco's parents.
Oh, shit. So it was their sword.
It was their family sword. And that's how they found him. Because once he broke it, since it was the family sword, like I said, sent out a signal.
And they're like, look, it's winged people and weird-ass ghosts.
And that's why they just started attacking right away.
Damn. And my grandparents came to live with us. Damn. That mom looks like a bitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like Shikamaru's mom, that's his mom.
Damn.
So...
Damn. Well, yeah, that's the end of volume 1. That's chapter 6. So we got introduced to a lot of people, and they're all about to meet in volume 2. So that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
Damn. So volume 2 is probably gonna have a lot of fighting. We're gonna have a lot of world
volume
building.
2 does have a lot of fighting, a lot of world building, a lot of character development.
First volume. This was a pretty cool first volume. Usually I don't like first volumes of a lot of stories because it's like all you do is put all the pieces on the board kind of thing.
Right.
But I mean, when you do it good, you do it good, and this is pretty good. So yeah, this is Saga chapter 6, Saga Sunday part 6. We got done with volume 1. I guess we'll put that all as one playlist or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do both. We'll put it as a playlist and then a separate full Saga Sunday playlist. So yeah. What do you guys think? Did you like this book? Are you excited for more? Did you guys read it before? Is there something that I should be warned about before I even get there?
Are there characters in volume 2 that you want to see that you didn't see in volume 1? I already spoiled it for him, and we are going to meet Goose in volume 2. He is one of my favorites. But yeah, comment below. Let me know.
All right. We'll catch you guys later.